violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
It's hopeful.
Okay.
As a man, you should be able to have your argument solid and be challenged and be able to vocalize your opinion, vocalize your argument, your side of the argument, and stand strong on that. You shouldn't feel any kind of way of like you are being attacked. No, nigga, it's your argument. It's not you personally. It's your argument. You got to stand 10 toes on that. And for you to just, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. We have. I gotta address this real quick. Let me. Okay, I got you. You turn the camera. Okay, we have a. Got somebody of the. Look, ma'am. I'm gonna say ma'am. Okay, because I got before I get kicked off. All right, y'all let everybody know what the argument fee is in the chat. All right. It applies to all races, even the Caucasian persuasion. All right. So you figure out if you want to do that, you can come up. Now, whatever. Go ahead, bro. True.
Well, nah, man, that's pretty much what I was saying, bro. Like actions is what count, bro. And what I don't know what dude was just saying, but yeah, I think it's character, but what character is built off of actions. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't ignore the fact that the men in this world that are respected because of what they've done, not because of what they look like.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's because of what they've done, but image is a huge part. Okay, I think that we're not.
Which is more important though? Which is more important? I can wear a suit every fucking day, but if I'm a bum and if I'm a bum in a suit sleeping on my mom's couch, I'm a bum in a suit.
Actions
as opposed to a nigga that wear a t-shirt every day. However, I've cultivated my knowledge in business. I cultivated my knowledge in valuable skills, and I'm actually producing. Which man is more valuable? A nigga that's dressing up in a suit every day, living with his moms, or somebody that actually cultivate himself as a man and his skills, and actually builds relationship with other men and networks with other men. And
I mean, obviously, if you do the work, and like nobody is trying to force black men into a suit. I just think it's weird that everybody is arguing against a suit. A suit can get you in so many different rooms that you would have.
Okay, here's the thing, brother. Nobody's arguing against us. We're just saying the suit is not mandatory for success. It's not even mandatory to improve the black man instrument. I mean, a black man image. It's not even mandatory. Go ahead. Let Gen Z respond though. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Man, arguments are fucking annoying, man. God
I would say it is.
Stop with the straw man shit. Argue like a fucking man. God damn.
What are you talking about?
Shit annoying.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all arguing against shit that nobody even arguing about. You worse than Kevin and Cynthia.
Yeah, they create arguments.
All y'all know how to do it.
We clarified it, but let them say. Go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead, bro.
No, I do think it is important to the black male image. Absolutely. Why do you think the Nation of Islam and those guys, they're wearing suits and promoting suits? Because they actually have gotten results from rehabilitating brothers who were not on the right path. Okay. And then somebody said on the panel that 90%.
But the suits didn't have shit to do with it. Yeah, the right path is what? It implies action. It implies that they were doing.
One of the first things they do, one of the first things they do in the Nation of Islam is tell you to take off the street clothes. Is that not one of the first? Before they
advocate street clothes, why y'all going to street clothes?
But that's in the teaching though.
No, because
they could tell them to put on a burqa. What? So I guess the burqa would change the men. No, it's
a burqa is for a woman. It's for a woman. So you gotta.
I don't give a shit what they put on. Hey,
You're-
let me-
Let Gen Z get
Because
his
you
point
don't even
out.
know-
Let Gen Z get his point that I gotta let Ben tomorrow just line
to address the burqa point, for one, that's a
Let's
female
move on
garment
from that.
in
Go ahead and make your point,
No,
man.
because you brought it up. Because you brought it up.
Hold
because you
on.
It's not a
Hold
good
on. I
point.
can't let you. Hold on. Before
You
y'all
don't
do
even know
that,
what you're talking about.
Y'all, hold on. Y'all gonna run Man tomorrow because Man tomorrow he didn't sit for the nigga shit yesterday. I'm gonna let y'all finish that, but let me jump to him for you because that nigga will drop down. Go ahead, Man tomorrow. Get your point. You get this jump the line.
You should take KS advice and get a low cut if that's the case.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on.
You going by
Hold on.
KS advice?
Oh
cut
my
your
God.
braids off.
Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Man tomorrow. Go ahead.
All right, man. So this is the problem with this image shit.
Your mic is low, bro.
Yeah, it is kind of low, but you gonna get closer to it or turn it up a little bit?
Put me on mute for a second, man. I'm not using my head. So
Can I just finish my point?
Okay, go ahead. Why you fix that? I'll let him finish.
Okay, yeah. Somebody said that 90% of black men dress business casual. That's not true at all, bro. That's not true at all. Even if you walk outside, you're not gonna see 90% of black men in business casual. And I'm not saying that you have to dress in a suit to be successful. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that it's very important toward the black male image, okay? And
No, it's not.
And I do this all the yes, it is. And
No, it's not,
listen why.
because
Listen
suits
why.
is
Hold on.
different.
Let him finish his point. Go ahead.
Damn, can't even finish
Why
the
is it so
Hurry up,
important?
man. Come on now.
It's not taking long. I've only been speaking for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
but
let
the
him
reason
go.
why it's important, because for one, I do split tests. So when you go out, and if you guys don't know what a split test is, basically you take two different variables on two different days in the same environment and try and test your receptiveness by the way that you're dressed or whatever variables you put in. The variable that I put in is street clothes versus professional clothes, okay? Versus a suit jacket, a collar shirt, and whatnot. So I'll go out on Friday in street clothes, and then I'll go out on Saturday in a suit or whatnot. The response and the receptiveness that you get from wearing a suit versus street clothes is not even close. So the perception that people look at you at is way different when you are.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Man, come on,
Did you do a split test? Did you do a split test between?
More relaxed.
Did you do a split test between business casual and the suit? That's my first question. The second question is, I mean, if I'm on my shit, my skill set is on a certain level, I don't care how people see me. It's because I get the job done. But first thing is first. Why is it always got to be street clothes versus suit? Why can't it be business casual versus suit?
Because most brothers, which y'all may disagree, but most brothers are wearing street clothes. I'm from Atlanta, so if you go outside to downtown Atlanta, you are not going to see that many brothers in a suit, but you are going to see a lot of brothers in street clothes.
Probably because they're hanging out. That's probably, business casual. Probably
because it's not businessmen. Because most businessmen, especially black businessmen, do suits.
You can say
even
this,
white
but
men.
Hold on. Man, tomorrow, you ready yet?
You can say that, but is everybody on this panel making six figures?
Yeah.
You don't make
We're gonna get that. Okay, we're gonna get there. Okay, damn it. We're gonna get there, y'all. Hold on.
I'm in Atlanta. I got a business that you can look up right now.
All right, Gen Z.
Don't talk about money.
And Golden Child. Hold on. I got mute you. Hold on. Let Man tomorrow go real quick.
Yeah.
And I swear I'm gonna let y'all finish arguing, but I gotta get Man tomorrow because he didn't get in yesterday. Go ahead, Man tomorrow. Go ahead.
All right, so this is the problem with this image piece.
It's real low.
It's still low. Just talk closer to the mic, bro, if you can.
Oh, shit. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Nah, it's low as hell.
Just try to talk louder.
God damn, man. What the fuck is up with that?
Might need to change your mic output on the on StreamYards. So go to settings and check the mic.
All right.
Look,
all right, man. Well, I meet up again, man. That's on me. So,
all right.
My
point is that
no. I can't let you get away from dog. You equated the suit to wearing six figures. Like what's up with that? Like, bro, like. Why are you saying like you need to have a suit to make six figures now? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying.
Why'd you bring that up? Why'd you bring the six figure thing up? I'm confused.
Because typically when you're a high earning guy, you're going to go to more events that require you to dress in a suit. And that's just the reality of the situation.
That is false.
It's not, man. It really
That
isn't.
is so false.
Especially if you're working in a professional field. Like I'm working in real estate.
I'm in real estate.
Okay, gotcha. Well, when you're going to a meetup or you're going to,
I don't wear suits to meetups.
A networking event. I mean, that's your prerogative.
The local real estate event groups. I don't wear any suits.
How about now, better?
Casual. Okay, it's way better.
Yes,
go ahead, MOC. Go ahead, MOC. Then we're gonna go ahead, MOC.
All right. So here's the problem. This is why we're talking about the image piece. We're talking about the image piece because people ain't got tangibles and outcomes that they can point to. That like the image piece is how you side skirt all that shit. Like we're trying to get by on not having any type of skills and abilities, and that's why this shit happened in the first place. Now, real business people are gonna be able to see through this shit in a heartbeat. This is why real businesses ain't bringing this dude on to come talk to their people, because at the end of the day, what type of customers are you servicing? You're known by the customers that you're servicing. If you talking to a whole bunch of motherfuckers that you can't help visibly, nobody wants that type of shit around them, right? Like me, I'm in transportation. It's either you show up with the shit or you don't, regardless of what the equipment look like. It doesn't matter if you have the best trailer and all that kind of shit. If you have the tangibles and outcomes according to the goddamn track record, which is quite public, you get on. So the whole street clothes and suit shit, suits is this shit. Suits is my shit. But I would never turn around and say, because I got a suit on, I'm better than somebody. Like, this is what I mean by like the educated fuckery versus the goddamn, street fuckery, man. Like we gotta stop doing this shit. Cause at the end of the day, look at Mark Zuckerberg. Does he wear a fucking suit? One of the richest motherfuckers in the goddamn world, he don't wear no fucking suit.
Mark Zuckerberg
he wear a fucking hoodie.
Yeah. He definitely wears suits, bro.
No.
When he goes to Congress.
Man, what the fuck? Do you even know what we're talking about?
When he does TED Talks, he wears suits.
Around his company. Around his company.
A TED Talk.
Around his board man.
I think you got.
MOT saying he doesn't wear suits around his company, and that's what
no, he does not. He never has.
Okay.
He doesn't.
But go ahead, MOT. I'm gonna finish your point, bro.
All right. So the thing is that you have to know who these people are before you just try to be disagreeing just to be disagreeing, because no one knows Mark Zuckerberg for suits. We know Mark Zuckerberg for that fucking gray ass hoodie that he always wears. So this is where we at. If you get some tangibles and outcomes, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, look, if you get some tangibles and outcomes and some actual substance about yourself, you could drop this image piece. Because when you go up to business people, they see through the image piece. Image piece is nothing but fronting like a motherfucker. Front because you ain't got no skills, fast talking and all this shit. They're gonna ask you what can you produce? Oh, I just came up here in a suit. I ain't got to produce shit. All right, next. That's what they're gonna say, man.
Yeah, but I think too, that's the age that we living in, and you gotta consider region, and you gotta consider the source. Like Atlanta is one of the fakest ass places for black folks to come down here and do their fake shit.
I don't think it's on Atlanta, man. I don't think it's on Atlanta.
I'm not saying it's just Atlanta. I'm just saying because the gentleman spoke about Atlanta. That's where all of these folks. Look at where he from. He from Tulsa, Oklahoma. He from some little ass town somewhere. So I'm saying he thinks, and he's spitting some 1980s ism. He thinks that that's how you get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I have a question.
I'm just saying you gotta leave, and plus he's playing a character, so you gotta leave some margin for they fluff and they bullshit.
No, I don't have to leave margin for anything. That's the problem. Y'all want these characters to
you misunderstand what I'm. You misunderstand what I'm saying.
I think y'all agree. I think both of y'all agree.
Yeah. What I'm saying is you don't take nobody like this seriously, and you leave the margin for they bullshit for them to stand over there.
I don't think that's
okay.
You right. Let me read you the chat, and here's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna let Gen Z and the Golden Child finish what they were saying. I had to get Man and Smart in there. Then we're gonna go to Angryman. The solution. Thanks for pulling up. Shout out to Mental Agility. He says the split test is real. Society has been conditioned to take a man in a suit more serious than the man in regular clothes, polo shirts and pants. But that study is only on initial interaction. Yeah, at some point you got to show up.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Go ahead, Gen Z and Golden Child. Finish y'all. Then we're gonna get to Angryman.
I got a question for Angryman real quick. I got a question for Angryman.
Hold on. I let MOT get it out. Go ahead, MOT.
Okay, Angryman.
What's up?
Did your setup and your house had anything to do with you putting on the suit? Did your graphics ever had anything to do with you putting on the suit?
No, it had to do with my skills.
Yeah, thank you. That's all I had, man. Thanks so
Okay,
much for having me on. Y'all
all
have a really nice day.
All right, salute, man. Tomorrow. All right, go ahead. Jizzy, go ahead.
Yeah,
and go to child.
I'm not saying that, oh, you got to wear a suit 24/7. I'm just saying that you are going to get a better reception initially, and that can get your foot in the door, especially like the brother said, with other races. Now, I don't get the huge disdain for Kevin Samuels. I mean, whatever you think about the guy, when you build something and you create something for yourself that's bigger than yourself, you have to respect it. Right. And I think
Benji, this one quick question. One quick question, man. What do you put in order of importance? Which is more important? Someone wearing a suit or your skills and your history?
Can I first respond?
Again, you cut out.
In order.
I'm telling you, his image because of his region is more important to him than.
No. I want Black Gen Z to answer this question. Yeah. In your personal life, if you had to hire someone to help you out with your company or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Which one are you gonna look at first? Someone's background and experience or their appearance in their suit?
Well, it's obvious going to be their background, their resume. But
okay, that's all I'm saying. Focused on.
Okay, cool. Let me let Angryman respond to that real quick because I thought Golden Child has something.
I was letting him finish. That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah. I mean,
Jizzy, I think you made your point. You basically saying you agree with the suits. You agree that it is necessary for success, and you're basically saying
that's not what I said. I said you don't have to wear a suit to be successful. I know guys who sit up in their pajamas all day trading cryptos who are successful. Okay, I'm not saying that, but when it comes to networking and furthering your network, it's a great tool, and that's what I always see it as, a great tool. I think King Solo coming out with the screams like, "You lying, dude." I actually employ people. I hire people.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place, and as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, like the video, hell, share the video, and make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Janquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
People, I got a staff of 6 people. You make the man off of what you've done.
Hey, now one point
you're saying that now.
Okay. Hold on, Keith. So we're gonna get to you. Hold on. Okay, so you don't shout. You say you agree with that.
No, I said one point. I agree with him.
All right, go ahead, respond. Then we're gonna get to Angryman. Go respond.
Is a tool. Now, when he said a suit is a tool, it could be used as a tool to get you into different events and doors and stuff like that. When you meeting and greeting people. Now, I can agree with that, but you have to remember, Kevin Samuels didn't bring this up. Even on that Odysse Petimus Bridge, they was getting their ass kicked in suits. So when he talking about if they'd have showed up in Jordans, those boys would have showed up in Jordans, would have fought back. Them niggas took ass cuttings for free.
Yeah, but
that's the only point I wanted to make.
Do you understand why? Do you understand why?
I just don't understand why.
Hold on. I think he's misrepresenting history. Do you understand why those people took those ass whoopings in those?
Because it was big.
Okay, no. Jizzy, Jizzy. I gotta ask you a question. Jizzy, did you watch the exchange before this stream?
Yes, I did. I was on it live.
Okay, cool. So what he's saying about the Edimus Bridge thing is that, first of all, them clothes didn't even exist back then. And Kevin Samuels said that the reason why the world was rooting for them is because they had on suits, but they were still getting their ass beat. That's the
no. And I don't think he's right on that. The reason why.
But real quick, bro.
Can I?
Go ahead.
I'm not long-winded. The reason why they wore those suits and the reason why they did not fight back and they allowed their asses to get kicked. Some fought back, obviously, but the reason why is to garner the support from the world. You have to understand that television was in everybody's house by the 1955. So people are watching these protests and people are watching the civil rights movement on television.
He said it was strategy because the cameras were around. Okay, so
exactly. So they allowed their ass to get beat to garner support from the rest of the world. These black people are depicted as violent and street and whatnot. But when I see them, they're getting their ass beat by white men and not fighting back. So how can you not respect that? How can you not?
There's no other respect.
We ain't gonna go into that. Hold on. Actually, I just wanted him to get his point out.
Yeah.
Let's respect the looting and the burning of shit down that Black Lives Matter is doing now, bro.
Move on.
We ain't gonna go there. Hold on. Let me get to Angryman. We ain't gonna go there. Hold on. Go ahead, Angryman. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. First of all, the thing that we need to understand about suits is back in the day, that was normal wear. Just like the t-shirts and jeans that we wear today is normal wear. The reason why you had suits and the reason why clothing were a certain way has absolutely nothing to do with corporate America or any of that. It has to do with the type of materials we were able to use to create clothing. As time went on, we started processing cotton and different types of fucking clothing that were more soft. We created other
cotton since the 1600s.
Can I please finish? Wasn't you the one that just got through getting upset because people were interrupting you?
Go ahead.
And anybody, if I made any mistakes, anybody that wants to check, you can go do research. You can check out the whole fashion movement. You can check out the evolution of clothing, all of that. Part of the reason so many men wore suits back in the day is because it was the norm. Now, as time went on and we got more casual clothing, the suit became the uniform of corporate America. And it became appropriate to wear that for certain venues. However, as time went on, the suit has become a relic of the past. The only reason why it is still relevant is because you still have white men in certain institutions that demand that you wear suits. So you still have to wear a suit in corporate America. In some corporate settings, you still have to wear a suit when you go to court. You still have to wear a suit in certain arenas. However, the suit, because it's become the uniform of corporate America and a symbol of prominence, it's also become the uniform of con artists and criminals. The same way that if I come to your house wearing a cable uniform, you'll let me in the freaking house. If I come to your house with a police uniform, you're liable to let me in the damn house. Or if I pull you over in a freaking police cruiser with a uniform on, it's going to give you the impression that I'm who I say I am without you having to do any research, which is why Kevin wears it. Kevin was never a damn cologne guy or a fashion consultant. What he did is he saw guys like Fashion OG, Saint and a Sinner, and he fucking copied that shit because he figured he would be able to make money doing it. And in those arenas, he's a fucking joke. In fact, he makes constant mistakes when it comes to fashion and fucking cologne. When he saw that shit didn't work, he came over here to the red pill sector and he did the exact same thing. He started copying talking points. He started picking from what everybody was saying. Now he sits up there telling everybody that he's a wine connoisseur and all of these different things. And the funny thing about it is, if you've ever read a fucking etiquette book or ever been around anybody in high society, you can notice every single mistake that he makes on a regular fucking basis. He's not a high value guy. He's a fucking con man in a goddamn suit. And what he's done is he's created an amalgamation of things that he's seen other people doing on fucking YouTube. And it's the reason why he makes so many goddamn mistakes. But the only niggas that don't see that is dumbass niggas that think a suit is equated to fucking success.
Well, dang, you ain't hold back.
That was bad.
Hey man, that's too much prospect. I'm sorry, bro. I just can't.
I know. You funny, bro. I know Jizzy got response. Go ahead. What's your Jizzy?
I just wanted to say when it comes to cotton, we've been putting cotton on.
No. Address what I
Address
said.
this man point. Address what he just said.
Yeah,
Please don't
I
talk about cotton.
was correcting some of the things that you said, but
address what he said.
It's all good, y'all.
Yeah.
Let him go.
I don't totally disagree with what you said. You don't need, like I said earlier, you don't have to wear a suit every day, or you don't need a suit to be successful. That's not what I'm saying. Like I said, like I've been representing the whole time, I said it is a tool that you can use in order to get your foot in the door in certain situations. That's literally it. And it just so happens. He
used that tool to get his foot in the door over here. It gave him instant credibility, even though he is.
It only works for ignorant people that don't understand what the hell is going on. Like if you're so ignorant that you don't understand to have a suit in your closet, you didn't have a father, a grandfather, no uncle, no nothing.
Let me ask Black Gen Z something. Now, you said you're a businessman, you're in real estate, and you wear suits because you want to present the best image, right?
Yes.
Now, I have absolutely no problem with that. But let me ask you this. Are you ethical?
Absolutely. See, the thing about
wait, let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Kevin is not ethical. He's not. That's my problem with this whole, anytime any of you guys start talking high value and all of that shit, look, I don't have a problem with you being high value. I don't have a problem with you attributing things to being high value. But it is insulting to those of us that know what high value actually is. The same way you're in real estate. As a young man, I actually was in sales. I've been to sales conferences. I've been around men who were multimillionaires. And yes, I wore a suit to present the best image when I was doing that. Right. I know what high value men are. Kevin is fucking perpetrating a goddamn fraud, and he's throwing it in the face of everybody that knows better, which is why he would sit on his panel and fucking plagiarize his own fucking brother, his own brethren from his fraternity, and do it blatantly and say, well, I'm gonna take this and I'm not gonna say anybody's name because I don't have to. And then made a bunch of excuses about jacking for beats, and you can't copyright a beat, and you can't copyright an idea. He said a whole bunch of bullshit that is not factually true.
Right. And I mean, look, I know y'all have a personal beef going on. I know y'all got a personal beef going on.
No, bro. It's just business. It's just business. It's just business.
Well,
facts are facts. Personal beef or not, facts are facts. Like, let's just be real about it. If you want, look, if you came out and said, yo, Kevin created a hustle and his hustle worked, I'd be like, okay, I can agree to that. But to sit here and pretend like this dude is some high class, high value, look, number one, if he was really that fucking high class, then why isn't he having guys like you on his show to talk about real estate? Why the fuck is he hanging out with fucking gutter snipes and hood niggas?
I mean, you know, he's doing like press conference looks and shit like that. I get that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's talking to multiple people though. It's not like he just only talked to Future or whatnot. He's talking about. I'm not here to defend Kevin Samuels. All I'm saying is he's right about some things, wrong about some things. When it comes to the suit and the black male image and the way that we present ourselves in society, he has a point there. That's literally my main.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay, what was that high value? The behavior, how you treated that young black man on the panel, was that?
He should have stayed for the conversation. Absolutely, he shouldn't have left and stormed off. So you know,
Okay, cool.
like I
We
said,
don't even disagree that much, honestly.
right. The only thing is, my point is, black men don't go against suits just because you think it's some lame ass shit and this that.
That's not why we're not going. It's outdated. That's why. Not because it's lame.
No. But it's not outdated.
It's what his philosophies represent.
Angryman, you trying to jump in there, Angryman?
Yeah,
That's me. Go ahead.
Let me say this. Nobody in this fucking space said don't wear. I've even said on my channel that there's a time and a place for everything. If you congregate in the world where that's required, I'm not tripping on that. But when you come to YouTube and you're sitting in front of your YouTube camera in a fucking tuxedo and you're telling motherfuckers, this YouTubers and social media influencers, that the only way they're going to be taken seriously or the only way they're going to be successful is if they wear a suit, that is a fucking lie. And to answer my own question that I asked you, Black Gen Z, the reason why Kevin Samuels is going to Vlad TV, going to Fresh and Fit, going to No Jumper, having conversations with Brittany Renner and Tommy Lee and hanging out with Future is because he's hanging around the people who he think is not going to recognize the fact that he's not fucking high value and he's not fucking high class, because if he was to try to hang around a bunch of those guys that are Ivy Leaguers, they would spot his ass in a goddamn instant.
Yeah. The blue chippers would kick his ass out so fast.
All right, I'm gonna let Gigi get one more response, and then we're gonna get to the other people. We got King, Solo, Golden Shot. But what did you say to that, Gigi? When he gets spotted out if he hung around actual real Ivy League, because look, he's right. He always hangs around the people. You never seen him with the intellectual class, you know, because you put out that Monahan report and say that black women kick black men out the house for welfare, even though that's not in the report. But you know all that stuff.
I think it's levels to the show. I think he's getting to the venues that he can get to. So he's going to try and get to the level, and you got to start with something. So he's meeting with celebrities to get his name out there. And soon, who knows who he's going to meet with. Like I said, I'm not like trying to be on here and just be Kevin's representative or some shit. I'm just saying that when it comes to the suit, it is a tool.
Nah, you are the defense force. You are the Kevin saying it's all good, man. We welcome the defense force here as well.
But to your point, he's not sitting with the intellectuals. I don't know if you guys watch Fresh and Fit, but those guys went and sat with Patrick Bet-David, and this guy is, you know, a multi-millionaire, 9-figure guy, and
what does that have to do with what that?
You're not even letting me finish the point.
Yeah, hold on.
You're not even letting me finish.
After this, I'm gonna get up to all
He's a
y'all.
9-figure. Just because you go and sit down or have the opportunity to sit down with an intellectual doesn't automatically give you credibility. The people who are at the top, they're gonna sit down with what's popping. They're gonna sit down.
No, the point that I was trying to make with that, again, we go back to the uniform. Okay, the uniform. Many criminals and con artists wear suits. Okay,
but more of them are wearing hoodies, bro.
The reason why is because it gives not the white collar criminals.
That's right.
White collar criminals wear suits because it gives them more credibility. Okay, like your Bernie Madoffs. All right, they wear suits because it gives them credibility. The reason why you look at Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff met with Puffy and Jay-Z, but he didn't get any money out of them. The reason why is because those dudes are hustlers. They seen what they can spot a fucking hustler.
Right.
You know, a mile away. So when you look at somebody like Kevin, right? When you look at somebody like Kevin is not going to go into those circles because he's already been outed by the fragrance community because he fucking recommended some garbage ass fragrance and saying it was top of the line, and they clowned him for the shit.
I didn't even know that shit. They clowned him in the real perfume nigga industry? I didn't know that.
They was clowning him at Bloomingdale, saying he was coming in there and returning shit, buying them Lalabo candles.
Well, I ain't heard about all that, but if you got if the fragrance people,
it's
I
a
don't really
video.
check. Okay, bet.
Not to mention in the fucking dudes that's on YouTube that are really into fashion, they don't take him seriously. They run around here calling him Kevin Scamules, bruh. Like real shit. And he's
I didn't know all that. I don't watch that.
He recognized that, and so he said, you know what? Whatever I'm into, I'm going to stay away from certain arenas so that I'm not spotted. So what you're saying is true. Yeah, he could use the hip hop industry for exposure, right? But if he does start to meet with, these elite men, if he does start to meet with elite men pretending to be elite, they're going to out his ass. In fact, they get pleasure out of outing pretenders, okay? Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why he's staying away from that. And I'm telling you right now, just wait. You'll fucking see. You'll see.
I gotta get to these super chats. I gotta get super chats. We'll keep it going. But they had y'all both some good point. Shout out to It Is What It Is. It's every meal that suit is also a tool to get you out of things as well. Like cases. Appreciate you. Salute to let me salute to y'all going stupid in this chat. I gotta scroll like a motherfucker. Shout out to God damn it. Okay, shout out to Cool Kamasi. What up? He says, how come KS ain't never tell dudes to learn to play golf, networking with or without a suit, and other activities? Everything comes down to a suit. I appreciate you, Cool Kamasi. Salute to Mitchell Agility. He said, newsflash, the majority of people are ignorant. That is also true. I do appreciate you. And last one was somebody just did that. It was Eagle Eyes. What's up, man? He says, my father was a successful copier machine salesman in the 80s, and he wore suits. But when he started his own landscaping business, in order to get contracts, he had to take off the suit. That's a good point. It's in today's society, it is what
there's environments to wear a suit. Like I'm in the South. You can't go to, if I'm going to look at a property and it's a 20-acre property, of course I'm not going to wear a suit because it's fucking 100 degrees out here and I'm going to sweat my ass off. I'm going to go business casual, probably some shorts and a collared shirt. But I think it's at the point where, and I'm just talking about my generation, 26 and younger, Gen Z, younger men, they don't have this game. These niggas are still rocking the street clothes 100% of the year. But like they're not putting on a suit. They're not.
They get into the bag.
Let me ask you.
An illegal bag is not a bag.
Let me ask you.
I didn't say illegal.
Why do you assume that everybody is doing it illegal?
Yeah. Why? Where that come from?
Because why? What they got to do?
That's what I see in the world.
That's anecdotal, right? Because more black men are in school and in prison, right? So that's anecdotal, dog. For you to say because they wear street clothes that they're automatically.
But we have the highest prison population.
Let me ask him a question. We have the highest prison population, period. Okay, number one. We have the highest prison population in the world as far as prisoners, not just black prisoners. But here's the thing.
No, but I'm saying
in this country,
in the percentage, it's like us and white men, and they
proportionally it's more proportionally we higher, it's more black proportionally.
Right, exactly.
Well, that's my point. Okay, well, before you go into all of that, you should go read your statistics. One of the reasons that black men are in prison, right here. One of the reasons, if you do your research, brother, one of the reasons that black men are in prison at a higher rate than other people is because in 1965, they overhauled the criminal justice system to target urban areas, not to mention the fact that black men traditionally get different charges than white men. Black men get charged with murder, white men get charged with manslaughter. Do your research before you start throwing out accusations to make it seem like black people are the biggest criminals on the planet. Now, to go back to the other thing, I wear Ralph Lauren polo and Nautica and Tommy Hilfiger. Does that mean I'm a trust fund baby?
No, I wear the same shit.
Okay, but guess where that originated?
He's 26. He doesn't know.
You know where that originated? Those clothes were for white kids that were preppies, white kids that were fucking Nautica's yachting. Nautica's yachting. Polo is fucking polo. Is playing polo. Like this is clothing. This is clothing.
But see, Angryman, that's what I'm saying. Angryman, he don't have no point of reference. See, he don't remember in the 90s when we took that stuff and hip hop made that stuff cool in the hood.
Yes, I do.
You see what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about that. See, that's what I'm saying. 26 and under, he's mad ignorant.
Bro, no. I can't let you do that. I can't let you call him ignorant because you're 26, bro.
Dog,
I know because of what he's saying and his age mixed together.
Yeah,
I'm not calling him ignorant because if he knew better, he would do better and he would say better.
How is we ain't finna die. We ain't got to scold the nigga, dog. Like he doing just fine. He got his own business. He has his own business. You know what I'm saying? And
he can have his own business. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying about him, about the history of what.
What did I say that was ignorant? What did I say that was ignorant?
Ignorant means, you know what ignorance means, right? That just means that you don't know.
Absence of the knowledge.
Like, exactly. So you're absent of the knowledge.
No, I'm not. I just let him answer the question. He asked a rhetorical question and he answered him.
The word ignorant is not an insult. It does not mean.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know it's not an insult, but he said he's ignorant because of his age. That's not that.
I'm not though. I'm not.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what he said. I'm just saying. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that either.
I remember when Kanye and I remember when Cam and them put on the polos and shit like that. I remember that shit, bro. Like I studied the hip hop just like everybody else. Like
here's the thing. The issue that is happening, you actually expressed it a minute ago when you referred to that clothing as street clothing. See, the reason why you referred to it as street clothing is because after it became popular, Black people started wearing it. So for you to say that a Black man in a suit is going to make you more presentable, no, because the same way this society demands that you wear a suit in corporate America or whatever, you're still a nigga in a suit. You actually diminish.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Janquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
I don't agree with that, bro.
You actually diminish the suit whether you know it or not.
I mean, look, it's a different age.
The reason why you don't think that is because you're programmed not to think that. See, the reason why you don't
I build relationships with people who are not looking at you, oh, this just a nigga in a suit. No, bro.
And you could have built those relationships. There's a lot of relationships you could have built without the suit. You don't have to have a suit to build relationships.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying if I'm going to a formal event and I'm gonna dress appropriately.
That's a formal event. Keyword being formal event.
Right. And if I'm going, if I'm doing
your profession, your business, your job is not always a formal event. In fact, what do you wear to a formal event?
A coat, collared shirt, maybe some slacks, jeans, or khakis.
Wrong. And see, that's my point. All of you niggas is running around here.
I just went to a formal this weekend.
Wait a minute. All of you niggas are running around behind fucking Kevin Samuels, and you niggas don't even know what you're supposed to wear to formal events. You don't even know the difference between a regular event and a formal event. A formal event is really technically supposed to be black tie, which is tuxedo.
After 5 tuxedo, that's right.
See, but you don't know that.
I just went to a.
Did you wear a tuxedo? Did you wear a tuxedo?
I didn't wear a 5-piece tuxedo. No,
but it wasn't a formal event, sir.
No, it was a formal.
No, it was not. And I listen. I live in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta, and I'm from Chicago. Y'all niggas down here think everything is a formal event. Y'all think brunch is a formal event.
Well, hold on. Now, hold on. I live in Atlanta as well. That is
it was a fraternity. It was a fraternity.
Y'all niggas think going to see my brunch is a formal event. Y'all need to quit this shit down here.
Atlanta's funny as hell. I ain't gonna stay.
Atlanta is fucking a joke when it comes to that. Like seriously,
I went to a university fraternity formal, and we were wearing button downs and some slacks.
Look, you had a pair of stretch pants and a dress shirt.
Wait a minute, King Solo. Here's the thing, and this is where the discrepancy comes in, and this is why high class elite white people laugh at you niggas, because you think you know what you're doing, but when it comes to the rules of etiquette, don't.
Everybody had on the same fit,
and everybody was wrong. And everybody,
hello.
They created a dress code,
and everybody was wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're sitting here trying to see. Here's the thing. You came in here, with your little studious voice, and you thought you were going to educate people on shit. But the thing about it is, you getting educated right now, and you're laughing at it. So
I'm literally telling you.
Wait a second. If I'm telling you that a formal event is supposed to have certain types of clothing, but you don't think that because the formal events you go to, you're accustomed to going to, don't have that. But I'm telling you, originally, a formal event, it's even in the etiquette book. I got one right here behind me. A formal event is supposed to be black tie tuxedo. Okay? That's the rule. That's not me. That's not my opinion. That's the rule. But because you're used to people doing it the wrong way, you're sitting there laughing with a little smug voice. And it's like, this is the same shit that you're trying to do in here because you think niggas don't know. White people that do know would laugh at you, and you would think that they were being racist.
Dude,
you don't know what you're talking
I would not. About. There was literally a dress code. The dress code was khakis, slacks, a coat, and a collared shirt. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
And that was a formal event.
Yeah, but it was a fraternity formal.
That's not the definition of a formal event. How many times do I gotta say this shit?
But don't you know that they could just adjust the dress code? That's literally it. That's literally all it is.
Hold on.
So that everybody is color coordinated.
So if they could adjust the dress code when it comes to that, why can't we adjust the dress code and get rid of the suit?
All right, this is what we're just gonna settle this right. We're gonna settle this right now, okay? I Google what to wear to a form. I got it. I Google what to wear to a formal event. It's the first link that popped up. Trendspot. If y'all got another source, y'all can hit me up. It says, what's the difference between a formal and a black tie? A formal dress code usually refers to black tie, requiring men to wear tuxedos, dress shirts, and dress shoes. Complete the look with a bow tie to focus on the fit and dealing of your chosen garment. I don't understand it. Y'all, that's why I'm letting y'all talk. But this one says a formal can wear tuxedo, but it also says a formal could dress up in the suit. You know what I'm saying? Or slim fit tuxedo. Or so basically it's saying
because now
have a suit or tuxedo.
Because now that
if somebody has another source, let me know. But go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Because
we're saying that we're arguing semantics. We're saying the same thing.
Here's the thing, because now that's what you call loosening up. That right there is no different. That's new.
I mean, it said what you said. It said you said wear a tuxedo. It said you got to wear a tuxedo.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
I'm talking about the part. Wait a minute. I'm talking about the part where it said what's acceptable. That part in the website is where they get a little lax with the rules. This is why whenever you encounter like British men, if you notice, British men tend to dress better than American men when it comes to more formal things because they still follow those rules of etiquette.
Isn't that subjective? Wouldn't you say that's subjective? Like what's dressing better, like for I'll say that's subjective.
It's not in the sense of classical etiquette. It's not in the sense of
classical etiquette standards. Okay.
In classical etiquette standards, there's a lot of different things you have to do a certain way. And if you don't etiquette, it goes all the way down to having dinner at a certain time. You know what I'm saying?
It's very specific. Like having a fork on one side, you know.
Exactly. Very specific.
Yeah. All right. Let me get to Meta tomorrow. You hop back up here. What's going on? Yeah. Something else to add?
Yeah. Quickly. I didn't add it before. Hold on a second. You have to see the gaslight game and the disrespect and making statements like the suit is who he is. Like you have to be able to see through that shit, because that was a lottery ticket, and if anybody put on a suit and just did all the shit that he did at the age that he actually did it, it wouldn't work. So it's just a low-key way of just disrespecting every motherfucker, no matter who you are, making it look like just putting on a suit and pretending like you can help these women is somehow going to boost you to some type of stardom, which is always going to stay around people who don't know what the fuck is going on, or entertainers. So you have to understand.
He's hanging around Pookies. He's hanging around Pookies because he know in his mind he thinks they're not going to know better. That's why he's doing that.
I mean, but they're all in the same industry though. Like they're all in the image in industry. Like that entertainment based shit that he was in, that's still based on the image entertainment industry of trying to put out a false image of some shit that you probably ain't living. You know, like outside of serially having a whole bunch of kids that you can afford. I don't consider that some Pookie shit. I consider that some whatever the fuck he wanted to do because he had the money to deal with the shit. But that's not no Pookie shit. Especially if he had the money to take care of the shit. That's not no Pookie shit. But it's just that you have to understand that
the moment that the thing about Future is cats always do that to Future because a lot of the shit he does resembles Pookie shit. You feel what I'm saying? But they discount the fact that the man worked his ass off. Like he's been in the music industry since the freaking Dungeon Family. So, you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of discount that part of it, but I get what you're saying, MOT.
And I can admit I didn't know that. And full disclosure, I didn't know how long he was in the industry. I'm just looking at it. So I'm glad you corrected me on that. So that's what I'm saying. He's trying to make it look like this shit is so easy, guys. Just put on the fucking suit and the world will come to you. Like, nah, man, it don't work that way. But that's all I had to say on that. I just wanted to add that piece and I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all for having me on.
I appreciate you. Real quick, salute to NYC. He says, filling this convo due to the fact that we're seeing two different generations with different perspectives and history talk. This is about learning our damn kids. It really ain't about Kevin saying, but you know, we figured it out. But but he's a catalyst. Let me read these other joints. I'm gonna let you go, bro. All right. Shout out to Spiritual. He says some people wear suits just for style and fail in business and life. It's not required for success. A suit is more for conformity than success. That's interesting. Salute to Spiritual, always being controversial as well. Shout out to make sure. Okay, that was it. All right, go ahead. What's your point, bro? And then we're gonna get to the other people.
You know, I agree. Like the discussion between the older generation, younger generation, it's a dope. We need the conversation, but it's so funny how, you know, it just seems like there's such a resistance to put on the suit, like in the community in general. And I'm just like, if you want to get to a different level in life, you're gonna have to know how to move, right? And it's not necessarily about a suit. It's about a mentality over anything. So I would just say, you know, if you're listening, be open to change your mentality and do some things differently to get the places that not only you want to go, but you need to go. You need to be in these spaces where, hey, most of the guys here are going to wear a suit and they're not just fluff. They actually have things that they've done.
Is it resistant to say you don't need a suit for success? Is that resistance? Hold on. Let me answer that. Is that resistance, bro, to say you don't need a suit for success? That's all niggas are saying. No.
I mean, I agree, but I get
there's
the
no
perception.
Resistance.
I get it. I get the perception from the panel. Not everybody on the panel, obviously, but there were some little slick comments and shit like that. I get the perception that, oh, it's not appropriate at all. You don't have to use it at all. You can.
Your perception, but we're talking about what was being said. Your perception versus what was said, brother.
You're right. You're right.
Nobody said. I mean, bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Nobody. It's not resistance, bro. You know what I mean? But let me get to the Angryman. You was about to say something, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say that black men need skills and opportunity, not a suit. The suit can come after that, but you need skills and opportunity. When I was young, when I was 18 and I was trying to get into sales, I wore a suit because I had that same mentality, and it didn't bring me more money. What brought me more money was skills and opportunity. Period. Now, I could wear a suit now if I want to, but it would just be aesthetic. It wouldn't have anything to do with what I'm making and the connections I'm making or any of that.
I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. I think that comes second, but I gotta get to some other people, man. Y'all been very patient. I do appreciate it. Let me get to who was it? It was Stefan. We got Mike's opinion. Y'all just been quiet as fuck, so I'm gonna let y'all. Stefan, go ahead, and we'll go to Mike's opinion. What's up?
Man, Ramil, I don't want to divert the stream, but I kind of want you to.
All right, but you're gonna divert the stream.
No, because this lame Tevin Campbell or Tevin Scamul's task force general, he said he's claiming that I don't post receipts, and it's literally like he's talking about I'm screen recording bitches. And I'm like, bro, I'm in the video.
What the hell? What are y'all talking about?
I'm on your YouTube right now.
He's talking about I'm screen recording Summer Walker's DMs or her story. I'm like, bro, nigga,
I'm
that's
on your
a
YouTube
DM
right now.
What's your YouTube channel?
Ramil, pull it up. The check mark, the blue.
What's
check
the chat? What's the YouTube channel?
Oh, STEFON/educated Tyrone. You can literally see the fucking bitch's blue check mark in the shit. And another story. Hold on,
you say hold on, my nigga, hold on. Are you saying you DM'd who?
Summer Walker before she was famous.
What video was this? You can see what video is this? Hold on, man. You might be capping on. What video is this?
No, Ramil, I want you to pull it up for the whole
Which
audience.
video
That's why
is it,
I want to call out this cat.
He got 28 subscribers.
This is the same shit that happened on
what video is it, bro? Where's the video?
Go to
Go to the one right there.
177 views, one right there. Wait, no. Well, you go through the whole.
It says woman who rejected me before they were famous.
Yeah, go to the. I mean, you can play the whole playlist.
You literally.
No, we ain't finna play the whole playlist, nigga. But we finna.
That's Megan Milan. That's.
Nigga just says Megan. How do you know?
This nigga is crazy.
Nigga, go to the Summer Walker one.
Bro, you literally are screen recording Summer Walker.
Nigga, that's my DM, nigga. How can I screen record another nigga's Snapchat? That doesn't even make sense.
Oh, quick question though.
Because her name.
I'm just wondering, like, who really gives a fuck?
Well, because this nigga,
he brought it
cap
up
a little bit. He brought it up.
Yeah, he hella cap.
I don't know, dog. Just because you say her name, just because you say her name on the message.
No, Ramil, that was the Megan Milan. The Summer Walker one. Go to the 268 views. It literally has,
again, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
well, because
I don't think anyone does.
Because this nigga talking about he could get chicks in the chat.
Nah, he's in the back chat. He's in the back.
They have a back chat wars. They have a back chat wars.
He's in the back. I didn't bring it up. I just looked at the YouTube and I could tell it was cap.
Check this out. Whoa, so maybe he can, maybe he can. How is that relevant?
Dude, just check my Instagram.
You did say he's going to divert the stream. You did.
Yeah, he diverted that shit way off, man. He diverted to something that matters, man.
And I'm over here rocking with that shit. Go ahead back to the conversation. Go ahead, Stefan.
My main thing, because I'm gonna get to the other thing later. My main point with these guys telling everybody to not push back and say that suits aren't important. First off, is a straw man. Every nigga that's any type of educated or has any common sense or has any position above entry level knows that suits matter, whether it's networking, whether it's whatever, for certain industries, obviously. My thing is, y'all niggas that are pushing this so hard, none of y'all have an actual reputable position in corporate America or work in an industry where suits actually really matter. If one of y'all lawyers was saying that or something, I would get it. None of y'all, like Kevin, he was a chemical engineering major who may have dropped out. I don't really know if I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume
he said on DJ Black he didn't graduate. He said that.
So I'm already being too generous. So he dropped out and then he went into sales, right? Now
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
I have friends that are younger than me that make more money than me. They are in sales. They work. Two of them work for Verizon. At least one works for T-Mobile still. They're all younger than me. Some of them make over 100K, and I've literally never seen these niggas wear a suit. Now, for my company, I'm on the project management team. Now, one of my clients is Pfizer, so obviously I'm not dealing with no rinky-dink fucking companies. My boss's boss literally is the the global director of Europe for her division. So for whatever, because obviously some of the shit is pharmaceutical.
You said what company you work for?
I'm not.
No. Don't tell them what company. Don't be mad when y'all niggas come up to your job and y'all get doxxed and then y'all be crying.
I'm not going to. I'll tell you what type of company. So I work for a healthcare related company on the project management team. All of us work from home, or I'm not going to say all. 90% of our global project management team, so Latin America, Europe, Asia, America, 90% of us work from home. Literally, my boss's boss, the global director for Europe, she's based in the UK. I've never seen her wear a suit. The only person at my company I've ever seen wear a suit is the CEO, who I'm not going to name, obviously. I met her in person when I used to work at one of our headquarters. The CEO, one project manager, or no, he's like a business development manager, and I think a lady that travels with him, and then one more executive who's like literally, he's one level below the CEO, and then maybe like the VP of marketing, like and even I've a lot of Zoom meetings I've seen these.
So basically, you're saying you don't see them wear, you don't see them wear.
So yeah, my point is I'm literally in a company where I'm seeing people make way more bread than me, literal branch managers. My old branch manager before I got promoted. Now, mind you, I got promoted in like 9 months, and I've never worn a suit at my company. Like literally, a branch manager at my old location before I got promoted and started working from home. He never wore a suit. Dude used to give me rides home, give me rides to the train station, all that. Talk about chicks. That's what I'm saying. I like. Regular dudes in the real world, we rub shoulders with dudes that make more money than us, and they don't come off like y'all. Y'all internet dudes, y'all will have some position, rinky-dink position, or open up some LLC and have a small business, and then y'all want to go yapping at the mouth, giving us advice on how to move up the corporate ladder, and then y'all will name one of y'all sources on financial literacy as fresh and fit, as if there's not literally 30 dozen YouTubers that are way more credible than Fresh and Fit. You could whether you're talking about a literal person that was trained on Wall Street, or you don't even get the point that I was making, or if you're talking about a person that got it from the mud and kind of self-taught. Like whatever way you slice it, there are way better sources to get that information from. If I was going to really get information on how what suits to wear and all this other stuff, I would just reach out to one of my friends who maybe was a pre-law student, and maybe now he go to Howard Law School, he goes to UPenn Law School or something, and I'm gonna really get ahead, like, yo, when you go to these discoveries and this, that, and the third, you gotta do this, or when you at this deposition, do you really gotta dress up, or you only gotta dress up for court, or you only gotta do this, or I'm gonna hit up a person that is a judge clerk or something, or maybe they work in at an investment bank or something. I knew him because we had business class in undergrad. I'm like, yo, Kev, you work for JP Morgan now, right? Do y'all really got to wear suits every day? Like, I'm not going to take advice from y'all red pill rejects, y'all industry.
I got you, bro. Go ahead and get the point
up. I'm going to let you go, Ramil. My bad. I'm going to let you go. But anyway, Ramil, later on, you can go to that
No, bro. I was just trying to give you. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
You can clown me for getting rejected by Summer
just because
Walker.
the name says.
Let
me
y'all
super
simp
chat.
over regular chicks. Dudes like you.
I got you.
Summer Walker is not cute.
All right, let me.
I can't matter what she.
Holy shit! Let me super chat. Shout out to
got tattoos on her face.
Okay, bro. I put your. I already put your channel on the screen. Anybody go check it out. They want to. Shout out to the
in the
Garcia
DM
Miller.
itself, I literally say to Summer, don't get your body.
Shut the fuck up. I already. They can go look for yourself. Shout out to Garcia Miller. Shout out to Garcia Miller. He says Nick Cannon, Pookie, multiple baby mama. Appreciate you. Shout out to Ernest B. Says Ramil dropped the link. I did drop the link. It is full, so if you get in, you get in. If not, you're not. It's full as fuck back here, man. I keep getting this notification, so I keep trying to get in. Shout out to number 16. Says don't forget the Congo Dandy video. Remember, I did show screenshots and pictures of it earlier. I don't want to play that video totally because it's a network. I don't feel like taking the risk. But I did show the video. I did show the picture earlier. You guys go look at that. That was crazy. Shout out to make sure I get everybody. Shout out to make sure I don't want to miss y'all. Don't want to miss anything. I do appreciate y'all real quick. Y'all hit the fucking like because we've been lit all morning. Okay, hit the like and also hit the fucking subscribe. All right, you niggas hit subscribe. You ain't got nothing else to do. Hit the goddamn subscribe because we be turning up every morning. Okay, we turn up every fucking morning. All right. Now let me get to okay, Big Truck, hop back up here. What's up, Big Truck? Then we're going to go to Mike's opinion.
All right, yeah. Sorry about before, Mill, because as you can tell, I haven't.
Your mic is hot, bro. Your mic is hot.
Wait, how about now?
Yes, bro.
Whoa.
All right, sorry about that. When I was talking before, I couldn't even hear you talking to me because I tried using my headphones. That didn't work.
Turn that. Okay, go. Try to talk lower, dog, but go ahead.
Okay, I'll try to talk a little bit lower. Is this better?
Take the phone away from your mouth, bro.
Okay, is this better now? Is this better?
6 more inches.
Okay, how about now? How about now?
Go ahead.
Okay, so no, I couldn't hear you before because of the this fucking office space. It's this goddamn echo. So anyway, I was trying to say before, it's like I understand where you're coming from. I think it's like a generational thing because the issue is like, now first of all, if you go right now and you'll look up the history of the suit is a 19th century invention. It's gone through many transformations, but this whole thing about a fucking tie being a noose around your neck, that's some crazy ass shit. That is not fucking true at all. Even kings of states have worn a business suit in addition to just their kingly robe. So, I mean, come on. If you just look up the history, you'll know that that's some bullshit. So my only thing is, listen, if you want to portray an image, you can wear whatever you want. It's not even just about working. It's about like, even when I go out on a date or if I go out to someplace on a Friday night, I'll dress that way, not because anybody's forcing me to, just because I want to. I usually get my suits when I go to my Asian vacations. I usually have them tailor-made from scratch, and they usually do it in like 24 hours, and they're dirt cheap. They're like $200 each maybe, but if you bought them here, it'd be $1,000 because they buy the shit, they make the stuff over there and they ship it over here. So my thing is, I think what it really comes down to is people don't want to conform. They don't want to assimilate. And they're determined to just do it their way. If that's how you want to do it, that's fine. It's just that when it comes down to you making an impression on other people, I just feel that that's just how I like to wear it. Listen, if you want to do it differently, I got no problem with that. My only thing is, as I said before, whatever outcome that you're getting, if you like the outcome you're getting, then keep doing what you're doing because it must be working. But if you don't like the outcome you're getting, then maybe you should try changing it up a little.
Okay, true indeed. Salute real quick to China White dropped a heavy-handed joint, man. She dropped a 50 ball on that joint, so salute to China White in that building, man. I know y'all already subscribed, but y'all be thirsty. All right, so salute to China White, man. Appreciate that. Dropping some in the building, man. There y'all go. Y'all can go thirst over all y'all want. Shout out to Chance for the dub on the cash. I do appreciate you, man. Salute to Chance, man. I do appreciate you, brother. Salute for the cash. Salute to all you guys for showing love and all that good shit. I really do appreciate it. All right, my bad. Who was that? I thought I heard somebody. All right, Supreme. we gonna wrap this up soon, y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. All right, matter of fact, we finna do that shit right now. Look. Cause I've been on here 3.5 hours fucking with you niggas. Y'all, we've been so lit lately, man. Y'all been having me going, cause y'all niggas just been turning up, man. I can't help it. So what we're gonna do now, man, I think the point has gotten across. Everybody has a different perspective. I'm gonna feel the same way. Don't need to sue for success, but more importantly, Kevin Samuels was on some whole shit by trying to son that grown ass man on the panel. Okay, that was some bitch ass shit. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna do some closing thoughts before we get out of here, man. I do appreciate you guys coming through this morning. Liddy, like always. Who want to go first with closing thoughts, man?
I'll go ahead and go, man. Hey, my whole point is this motherfucking substance over style, man. You know what I'm saying? The suit has its place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disregarding the shit, but it doesn't have magical powers, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The shit comes down to what you're doing every day, what kind of fucking work you're putting in. That's what's gonna actually put you in a position. The suit is just a one piece of the puzzle, a small piece of the puzzle. Substance over style, my nigga, straight up. All right, man.
Yo, I'll go ahead and go because I'm gonna get up out of here. Only thing I gotta say to the young brother, what's Mr. Brother's name? What's your name, dude?
Black Gen Z.
Black Gen Z. The moment that you said adjusting the dress code, that's when you should just go ahead and tip your king over, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry. But only thing I gotta say to you about that is, hey, young man, you just got knocked the fuck out.
Nah, this nigga Angryman. He ain't shit, dog. This nigga Angryman shit.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can think that. There was a dress code of it.
I mean, you gonna have your response, Jen. Don't worry.
I'm just joking with you, bro. Don't be.
Yeah, I fuck with you. I'm
a holler at y'all. It's a great conversation, great discussion, man. But appreciate you, Ramil, for having me up. Yo, salute to
anytime.
Everybody. I'm a holler at y'all.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Salute to Angryman in the building. Dropping fire as well.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.